Okay, 60-minute Vinyasa class in preparation for the 108 sun salutations for the summer solstice on June 20th. We're going to do 27 sun salutations, which is a quarter of 108. As always, listen to your body, take breaks as you see fit. We're going to get started in a comfortable seat of your choice, so take time to find that seat. Place hands wherever feel most comfortable for you. Suggestion to close the eyes here. Everything I say is a suggestion. Check in. Notice how you're feeling. Do the best you can to be okay with whatever feelings you're having. You've carved out 60 minutes of your day to be on your mat, in your body with your breath. Do the best you can to be okay with that. You know, I've been feeling guilty lately if I'm not keeping myself informed enough or participating enough, educating enough. Self-care is still important. If you haven't already, please bring your attention, your focus to your breath. Exhale all of the air from your lungs. Take a big inhale through your nose, fill up, grow tall. Open mouth, exhale, soften, let go. 2 more times. Eyes open, eyes closed, your choice. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart. Twice more. Pressing into sit bones, raising arms, filling up. Hands to heart, tucking chin, closing eyes if they aren't already. Send some love, send some kindness in the direction of your choice. Take 3 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Bring your left hand down at your side. Bring your right arm up and over. Press into your right sit bone. You can lift the chin and the gaze if you'd like. Staying here with your breath, breathing into the right side body. You might bend the left elbow. On your next inhale, pressing into both sit bones, raising the arms. As you exhale, other side, right hand down, left arm up and over and mirroring you. Press into the left sit bone. You might bend the right elbow, you might lift the gaze. Inhale, coming back up, take your time. Exhale, twisting to the left. Left hand behind you, right hand outside of left knee. When you're ready for an inhale, grow tall. When you're ready for an exhale, deepen the twist as much as you'd like. 2 more breaths, pull lower belly back and up. Where can you soften? On your inhale, come back to center. You might raise the arms, but you don't have to. On your exhale, twist to the right. Growing tall. Deepening twist if you'd like. Closing eyes, perhaps. Coming back to center when you're ready. Planting palms in front of you, finding tabletop coming onto your knees. Coming into 3 cats, 3 cows. Inhale, lower belly, lift gaze. Exhale, tuck tailbone, round spine. 2 more. Pressing into all 10 fingertips. Once you've completed your 3rd round, tuck toes, lift knees, downward facing dog, reaching hips up and back. Taking plenty of time to adjust stance, to find movement. To soften. To check in. When you're ready, inhale, bend the knees, look at the hands. Exhale, step the feet, let them meet the hands at the top of the mat. Find a forward fold. Suggestion to take ragdoll, separating feet, bending knees, draping torso. Option to find a bind with the arms. Option to come into some movement with the upper body. Reminder to breathe. Preparing to come up, removing the bind if you have one, toe heeling your feet below your hips if they aren't already there. Slight bend in the knees, perhaps. Inhale, pressing into feet, roll up to standing, no rush here. Exhale, rolling shoulders up and back, palms facing forward, spreading fingers wide. Inhaling, raise the arms. Exhaling, hands to heart. We'll take a full breath here, inhale. And a full breath out, exhale. Inhale, the arms high. Exhale, fold, flat spine. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms, step your feet back. Stay here for a full inhale, shoulders over wrists. Lower down halfway or all the way as you exhale, no rush. Upward facing dog or cobra as you inhale, lift your chest. Downward facing dog as you exhale, lift your hips. We'll take a full breath here. Bend your knees, gaze at your hands. Hop or step, top of your mat. Halfway lift, filling up. Forward fold, letting go. All the way up to standing, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. We'll take a full breath here. Raise your arms. Hinge at your hips. Come up halfway. Fold. Hop or step. We'll meet in downward facing dog. You do not have to take all 27 chaturangas. You might just take 1, you might take 9, you might take 18. Top of the mat when you're ready, use your breath to get there. All the way up to standing when you're ready, use your breath to get there. Hands to heart. Filling up. Letting go. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Once in your downward facing dog, take 3 full breaths as opposed to 1. We've done 3 sun salutations. We'll do 6 more before we meet in child's pose. Inhaling, bending the knees, gazing at the hands. Exhaling, hopping or stepping, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift, reach the shoulders back. Exhaling, forward fold, you might bend your knees. Inhaling, pressing into feet, raise the arms. Exhaling, hands to heart, tuck the chin. Full breath. Inhale the arms high. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. High plank. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Remember to breathe. Feel free to keep moving. Feel free to wait for my cue. We will always move on together from down dog. Bending the knees, letting the feet meet the hands, coming up halfway, folding forward, coming up all the way, letting the hands come to the heart, taking a moment to breathe. Making your way back to down dog. Taking a full breath in down dog. Inhale. Top of the mat. Inhale. Fold. Inhale. Hands to heart. Full breath. Inhale. Hinge at the hips. Inhale. Fold. High plank. Fold. Baby back bend. Downward facing dog. We'll be here for 3 breaths. This is our 6th sun salutation. We'll do 3 more before we take a break in child's pose. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway. Lower down. All the way. Hands to heart. Inhale. Let it go. Raise your arms. Hinge at your hips. Come up halfway. Fold forward. High plank. We'll meet in down dog. What do you need? Keep moving, keep breathing. Top of the mat when you're ready. Keep moving, keep breathing, all the way up to standing when you're ready. Take the time to pause with hands at heart for a full breath. Downward facing dog when you're ready. This is our 9th one before we'll meet in child's pose. Suggestion to close your eyes. I'll do it with you, I won't say anything. There's plenty of time here, so you might decide to stay in down dog for a moment, finding some movement. We'll move on together from child's pose in about 30 seconds. From child's pose, side body stretch, crawl your arms over to the right. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Press into your left sit bone, breathe into your left side body. When you're ready, crawl your arms over to the left. Same thing here, 3 breaths. Press into your right sit bone, breathe into your right side body. Taking your time, make your way back to center, child's pose, spread the fingers wide. Using an inhale, tabletop, pressing into hands, stacking shoulders, placing knees below hips. Tucking toes if you'd like, 3 cats, 3 cows, inhale. Exhale. Twice more. Down dog and you're ready. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Maybe there's ankle rolls. Continue to press into all 10 fingertips. Low lunge as you exhale, right foot steps forward in between the hands. Take a moment to adjust. Long left leg. Supported right knee. Inhale, raise your arms, high lunge. Exhale, stay and soften. Inhale, stay and lengthen. Exhale, stay and reach your right hip back. Last full inhale, pull the lower belly in. Cactus the arms as you exhale, lift the gaze, lift the chest. Back up as you inhale, stack shoulders over hips. Lean and fly as you exhale, torso parallel to mat. We're here for 3 breaths. Reach the fingers back, reach the right hip back. Lift the chin, lift the chest. Maybe lift the right toes and wiggle them. Inhale, carefully come back up, hinging at hips. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Gaze at whatever thumb you prefer. Keep reaching that right hip back. Softening the shoulders. Focusing on the breath. Inhale back to center, raising the arms. Exhale, stay. Inhale, standing knee raise. Bring the left knee in front of you, in line with the left hip. Exhale, eagle legs, bend into the right knee. Wrap the left leg around the right once or twice. When you're ready, eagle arms, wrap the left arm underneath the right. Using your breath, see if you can sit deeper into your chair. Squeezing arms and legs together even more will help you with your balance. We're going to attempt to keep our arms as they are, to carefully unwind the left leg and gracefully step it back behind you, finding that lunge stance again. And then opening up, find warrior two. So opening the arms, planting the left foot at the back of your mat, parallel to your mat. Opening up your right knee. Then to soften the shoulders, maybe you play around with the palm orientation. Maybe you place one hand on heart, one hand on belly. Maybe you close your eyes. Maybe you deepen your breath. We're here for just one more round of breath. Actively press into your left pinky toe. Then opening your arms back up if they aren't already. And reverse your warrior, left hand, left thigh, right arm up and over to the back of the room. We're here for 3 breaths. Breathe into the right side body. Sink into the right knee. You can gaze up at the right hand or maybe back at the left foot. When you feel ready for an exhale, we're going to cartwheel the arms forward, plant the palms, frame the right foot, low lunge. As you inhale, reach the right leg back behind you, 3-legged plank. Beautiful. Then we're going to find side plank. Bring the feet together, come out to the edge of the left foot, press into the left hand and raise the right arm. Raise the hips, raise the gaze. We'll make our way back to down dog. There's no rush to get there. Play around here as much as you would like. Beautiful practice, everyone. In your down dog, pedal it out, shake the head. If you're anywhere but down dog, no pressure, stay there as long as you'd like. We're gonna move on together from down dog though, for the sake of time. Inhale, left leg high, 3-legged dog. Again, ankle rolls might feel nice here. Exhale, low lunge, step the foot all the way through. High lunge as you inhale. Stay here as you exhale. Filling up. Softening, left hip back. Lengthening. Cactus the arms. Straighten the arms. Pull the lower belly in. Lean and fly. Fingertips back. Gaze lifts. Left toes might lift. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, left arm back. Keeping the shoulders stacked over the hips as best you can. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, stay. Inhale, standing knee raise. Right knee comes in front of you in line with right hip. Eagle the legs. Bring the right leg, wrap it around the left once or twice. Bend into that left knee. Eagle the arms. Bring the right arm, wrap it underneath the left. Squeeze arms. Lift elbows. Squeeze legs. Sit deeper. Find something to gaze at that's not moving. Same thing as the other side. Maybe the arms stay as they are. Bring that right leg back behind you. Find that lunge stance once more. Open up for warrior two. We'll be here for quite a while. Take the time that you need to find the best stance for you. Pressing into the right pinky toe. Opening up the left knee. Softening. When you're ready for an inhale, reversing your warrior. Right hand, right thigh, left arm up and over. Breathe into the right side body, sink into the right knee. Play around with the gaze if the neck doesn't feel totally comfortable. Cartwheel the arms forward as you exhale. Bring the left leg back as you inhale. Side plank when you're ready. Flexing toes toward face, lifting left hand, lifting gaze, lifting hips. Using breath, we'll meet in down dog. Physically and mentally preparing yourself for 9 more sun salutations. From downward facing dog, inhale, bend your knees, look at your hands. Exhale, step or hop, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. All the way up to standing, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Fill up here. Let something go here. Raise your arms. Hinge at your hips. Come up halfway. Fold. Find your high plank. Meet in down dog. Full breath in down dog. Top of the mat when you're ready. All the way up to standing when you're ready. There is no rush. We will always meet in down dog. Giving yourself time to take a breath with hands at heart. Keep moving. Keep breathing. Giving yourself time to take a breath in down dog. Bending knees. Stepping or hopping. Flat spine. Bending knees. Raising arms. Hands to heart. Filling up. Letting go. Raising arms. Folding forward. Coming up. Folding. Finding high plank. Finding down dog. We'll be in this down dog for 3 breaths. This is our 3rd out of 9 for this round. Our 12th one of the class. Bend your knees as you inhale. Feet meet hands as you exhale. Halfway lift when you're ready. Forward fold. All the way up to standing. Press into your feet. Let that bring you there. Hands to heart. Big inhale. Full exhale. Raise your arms. Hinge at your hips. Halfway. Lower down. Step or hop. Take or skip the chaturanga. Top of the mat when you're ready. Use your breath to get there. All the way up to standing when you're ready. Use your breath to get there. Pausing to take a breath with hands at heart. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Pausing to take a breath in your downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Let your feet meet your hands. Come up halfway. Fold forward. Come up all the way. Hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale. Raise your arms. Hinge at your hips. Halfway lift. Forward fold. High plank. Down dog when you're ready. We'll take 3 breaths in this down dog. This is our 6th one of this round of 9. Our 15th one of the class. Bend your knees as you inhale. Look at your hands. Step or hop your feet to meet your hands. Halfway lift as you inhale. Gaze is down. Forward fold. Press into your feet as you inhale. Bring your arms up. Hands to heart. Eyes open or closed. Full breath. Raise your arms. Fold forward. Come up halfway. Fold. High plank to down dog. If you're lowering down, bending the elbows inward. Remembering to breathe. Top of the mat when you're ready. All the way up to standing when you're ready. Pausing with hands at heart. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Suggestion to close your eyes for this 9th and final one of this round, for this 18th one of the class. Staying in downward facing dog as long as you'd like. We'll move on together from child's pose in about 30 seconds. Checking in, noticing how you're feeling. We're over halfway done with class. Taking from practice what you need, we're going to do that same routine once more, flowing, 1 breath, 1 movement. If you decide to stay in child's pose the whole time, that's great. If you decide to do something completely different, that's great. Crawl your arms over to the right side body stretch. One breath. Crawl your arms over to the left side body stretch. One breath. Bring yourself back to center, child's pose. One breath. Find tabletop, inhale. Tuck your toes. One round of cat and cow. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, lean and fly, right hip back, gaze up. Inhale, come back up, hinge at the hips. Exhale, right arm back, right hip back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, stay. Inhale, standing knee raise. Exhale, eagle the legs. Eagle the arms. Stay. Keep the arms as they are. Unwind the left leg, reach it far back behind you. Find that lunge stance. Unwind the arms, warrior two, plant the back foot. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. On your exhale, low lunge. Three-legged plank as you inhale. Side plank as you exhale. Stay here for one inhale. Plant the palm back down as you exhale, separate the feet. Take or skip the chaturanga. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a full breath in your down dog. Left leg high. Step your foot through. High lunge. Cactus your arms. Come back up. Lean and fly, left hip back. Soften your shoulders. Hinge at your hips, come up. Left arm back. Back to center as you inhale. Stay and soften as you exhale. Standing knee raise, inhale. Eagle the legs, there's no rush here. Keep breathing. Eagle the arms. When you're ready, unwind just the leg. Reach it far back behind you. Unwind the arms, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Cartwheel forward, exhale. Three-legged plank. Side plank. Fill up here. Plant your palm. Take yourself to downward facing dog. Shake your head. Pull in your lower belly. Lift your hips. Pedal out your dog. These are all suggestions. Our final 9 sun salutations, and then we'll find the restorative part of our class. Again, take as many as you'd like. Take whatever variation feels good for you in your body. Bend your knees, gaze at your hands, inhale. Step or hop, top of the mat, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. All the way up to standing, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Fill up. Let go. Make your way to downward facing dog. in your down dog. You know the breath, I'll say the movement, bend your knees. Step or hop. Come up halfway. Fold. Come up all the way. Hands to heart. Stay for a breath. Raise your arms. Hinge at your hips. Halfway lift. Forward fold. High plank. Lower down. Baby back bend. Downward facing dog. Fill up. Let go. You know the movement, I'll say the breath, inhale. Exhale. 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 We'll be in this down dog for 3 breaths. We've done 3 out of the final 9. We have 6 more out of the 27. Move with your breath, make your way to the top of the mat. Keep moving, keep breathing. Make your way all the way up to standing. Pausing to take a breath with hands at heart. Make your way to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. Top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Press into your feet all the way up. Hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale. Raise the arms. Hinge at the hips. Come up halfway. Fold. Inhale, high plank. Make your way to down dog. Full breath. Bend your knees. Step or hop. Halfway lift. Fold as you exhale. Press into your feet as you inhale. Hands to your heart as you exhale. Breathe. Raise your arms. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Step or hop. Taking or skipping your chaturanga. Making your way to downward facing dog. Staying in your downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Maybe you stick your tongue out, lion's breath. 3 final sun salutations. Suggestion to keep your eyes closed the whole time. I'm going to do them with you. I'm not going to say anything. Once you make your way to downward facing dog, make any adjustments, physical or mental. Find any movements. Eyes are open, eyes are closed. Focus is still on breath as best you can. We will move on together from child's pose in about 30 seconds. Taking time to really sink into your child's pose. You might widen knees. You might send breath to lower back. You might give your forehead a little massage. There's no rush here. You're going to crawl your hands in toward your body. Find a seat at the back of your mat and bring your legs out to one side, coming onto your sit bones. I'm going to plant your feet in front of you, hip width distance, bending your knees, and then scooch up to the front of your mat with your feet at the front and your bum in the middle. You might remove flesh from sit bones. You're going to raise your arms up shoulder height. Soften your shoulders as best you can. Keep a flat back. You lift your chest, your chin, and your gaze. You're welcome to stay here, pressing into your feet. This is boat pose. You're welcome to lift your calves parallel to the mat. Maybe there's ankle rolls. You're welcome to straighten your legs. It's quite all right if you're shaking. If the flat back gets compromised, please come back a step or two. We're here for about 6 breaths. Eventually, we're going to come to lying on our backs. If you'd like to go there now, feel free. If you'd like to go there after 2 breaths or 4 breaths, feel free. We have 4 more breaths. Maybe you close your eyes. Maybe you smile. We have just 1 more breath. Inhale. Let something go. Exhale. However makes sense to you to come to lying on your back. I'm going to bring my hands under my knees and then rock and roll along the length of my spine a couple of times, and then eventually come to lying down. Taking time here to get some wiggles and jiggles out, to lift a limb or 2 and lower it back down. I'm going to find happy baby, widening the legs, lifting the feet, keeping the knees bent. Taking a grip, your hands might come to the outsides of your feet, ankles or calves, or maybe your peace fingers come to your big toes. Once you have the grip that you'd like, gently pull on the grip, softening the shoulders, and then actively press into your sit bone, your lower back rather. Not your sit bone, your lower back. And if it would feel nice, you can gently start to rock back and forth, giving the lower back a little massage. You can find any other movement that might feel nice for you. Maybe that's straightening one leg, and then the other. Maybe it's straightening both legs at the same time, lifting your lower back from the mat. I want to make sure we get a good final resting pose, a nice long Shavasana, long enough, 5 minutes anyway. So when you feel ready, you can bring yourself to your final resting pose, but if you'd really like to take any last movements here, maybe you take a supine twist, maybe you take a bridge, or even a wheel. Maybe you simply curl up into a ball, give yourself a hug. As always, let your final resting pose be anything that feels comfortable to you. There's no right or wrong way to take a final resting pose in a yoga class. And just allowing the body to become very heavy and soft. The top of the body just melts into the bottom. The whole body melts into the mat and into the floor. The eyebrows fall off the sides of the face. The tongue falls from the roof of the mouth. The body, the breath, and the mind rest. Slowly starting to deepen your breath. Coming into some tiny movements, wiggling fingers and toes. Circling ankles and wrists. Rocking back of head from one side to the other. Gently roll over onto one side using an arm as a pillow, finding a transitional fetal position. Keeping your eyes closed if that's comfortable for you, pressing up into a seat. Any seat that feels comfortable for you. Suggestion to take a moment and thank yourself for your practice. Suggestion to take a moment and thank everyone else for showing up and practicing with you. And with my hands at my heart, the teacher, the student, the light in me honors the teacher, the student, the light in all of you. Thank you so much for joining me.